Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. I will just begin in a couple of minutes. Perfect. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much for joining today's webinar. Today, we will be exploring our email marketing integrations, and this webinar is designed for our marketers, sales team, CRM admins, and our business owners as well. I'll be your host for today. My name is Matilda, and I'm part of our CRM customer success team here at ProspectSoft. Today, we will be looking into why CRM and email marketing integrations matter with regards to the added value it will bring to your teams, exploring our integration platforms, using practical examples to see how integrated marketing improves customer targeting, understanding what data syncs through example workflows, and a live Q&A at the end as well. So first off, why does email marketing integrations matter? Well, disconnected systems can create manual work, which can lead to data errors, which in turn can result in poor targeting and thus potentially missed sales opportunities. Additionally, there is a lack of visibility as well for the sales team, creating more work for both teams involved, which is all the more reason to move towards an integrated system. Integrating your marketing platform to Prospect CRM allows for more efficient practices and better results. Some key intervention benefits include, firstly, tailored audience segmentation. You can create targeted auto-updating lists based on criteria such as location, maybe industry or customer types, enabling more personalized and dynamic content, which can lead to stronger, more relevant sales opportunities for you. Secondly, clear campaign performance tracking is enabled, which allows your sales team to link opportunities directly to the campaigns that you've started within the CRM, just by simply using the source field. This makes it easier to measure success, see your return on investment, and also identify what works best. Thirdly, you have automated data management because we see the unsubscribes and bounced emails from campaigns directly and automatically recorded in the CRM, which saves time and reduces manual work. And lastly, the engagement insights. You can track email opens and click-throughs at the contact level, helping your sales team tailor follow-ups more effectively. Now let's have a quick overview of our Prospect CRM marketing integrations. Prospect CRM supports the following platforms, including MailChimp, Klaviyo, and Spotler. During today's demo, we'll learn how to integrate your email marketing platform to the CRM and also how it integrates and works. In terms of the data we send across, Prospect CRM will send your contacts to your email marketing platform alongside useful information such as the contact name, their email address, the associated company name, the associated account manager, and the company RFM segment, which allows you to start building tailored campaigns straight away for your integrated platform. Please note your marketing platform will not send contacts to the CRM, so contacts you wish to include must first be in the CRM. Your email marketing integration will send the CRM information, though, on which campaigns the contacts have been included in, and also the result of those. So have they opened the email? Have they clicked a link? Has it maybe bounced? Or have they maybe unsubscribed? And all of this information can be viewed on the contact record, which we will see shortly in today's demo. Now let's head into the CRM to take a look. Firstly, I want to look at how we can integrate your email marketing platform to Prospect CRM. In order to do so, navigate to the system settings in the bottom left-hand corner. Click into here and we can open up integrations. Within your integrations tab, if we scroll down, you have an area for marketing. And here is where you can connect your marketing partner. As you can see, we have our 3 partners listed below, so you would click into the platform you wish to connect. In my example here, I'm going to use MailChimp. So what I would do is click on Connect, and it brings up a pop-up window for us to integrate the system. Firstly, you would need to select the company types which can be synchronized. Click into the drop-down and you can correctly tick the items you wish to transfer across to a marketing integration. Once you've selected your company types, you can move on to the contact roles. So which types of contacts do we want to be targeting? Again, if you click into the drop-down, you can select the contact roles you wish to include and leave the ones you wish to remain excluded unticked. Finally, you can then set a maximum number of contacts that you want to be synchronized. Please note this only applies to MailChimp and Klaviyo, just to help you avoid going over your subscription limits. Then you may click Connect in the bottom right-hand corner, and you'll be asked to log into your account. Once completed, the synchronization will take place. And it's as simple as that. After initiating the sync, by signing into your account, the prospect contacts will then upload to your email marketing platform. Once you've done this, all the contacts will be there for you in the email marketing platform, which is where you can then build the email design and add all of your target audience to the campaign to be sending out. Once you have sent out your campaign through your partner, you may look at the results directly in the CRM. So now let's take a look at how we can view those interactions. Coming to the search bar in the top right-hand corner, left-hand corner, you can search for a contact. In my example here, I'll search for Isabel. On the contact record, if they fit the criteria in terms of company type, contact role, and being subscribed to marketing campaigns, you'll see they have your integration partner listed on the left-hand side. By clicking into here, you can view a list of all the campaigns they've been included in and even open them up directly into MailChimp. As you can see here, we can see Isabel has been included in a campaign which was for the new Blueberry product line. And we can see exactly when she opened the email and the date in which she did so. It shows here as twice because she's clicked to open the email twice. You'll also be able to see additional detail such as if it's bounced, if they've clicked a link, and it would highlight the URL link in which they've clicked within here for you as well. Additionally, within the communication tab, a few levels up, this is where you can double check that the contact is subscribed. As mentioned earlier, MailChimp or Klaviyo or Spotler will send us updates on their subscription status. So if they have unsubscribed from the mailing list within the campaign sent, you will see that updated directly in this drop down here for you. Now let's take a look at how we can be leveraging the email marketing integration by using the data within the CRM. The CRM has lots of data from set reports we have and custom reports you can build. And with these reports, you can use the data to help you build targeted contact lists. So for example, we could simply go to the contact report on the left-hand side within people and places. Within here, we can then filter down and get a target list of contacts straight away, which we can then send to our email marketing partner integration. In this example here, I'm going to use the contact reports and filter on industry. So by scrolling across and hovering on the industry, I can apply a filter. I'm going to say any contact that sits in the industry of a cafe I want to reach out to. I've now selected all my contacts who fit the industry of a cafe. And what I can quickly and easily do to pass these contacts over to my integration is click into the three little dots in the top right-hand corner. In this drop-down, you'll see a tag in. In my case here, tag in MailChimp, but if you had Klaviyo, it would be tag in Klaviyo for you. By clicking into here, you can then write a specific description for your tag. You want to make sure it's something useful, so when you pass these contacts over, you're remembering what you want to be reaching out to them with regards to. So in my case here, I could say outbound cafe reach. Press OK, and you've built your tag, and you can see these contacts have been successfully tagged in MailChimp with the cafe outbound reach. And it's as simple as that. You can now sort through the contacts directly in your integration and send out an email to all these contacts included, just by going to your report first and filtering to get those exact contacts you wish to target. Another way is by using some more data-driven reports, so looking at how we can increase customers' lifetime value spend, as an example. In this case, we may want to use the sales report called Customers Who Have Not Bought X as a way to look at customers we can be reaching out to and targeting maybe with regards to new product lines we have. Again, on the left-hand side, if I scroll further down into the sales section, I can come into reports and I can search for the report here within the search bar. Alternatively, I have it favorited, so I can click directly into the report here. Within this report, I just simply need to start typing in a SKU I want to make customers aware about because they haven't previously purchased this item before. In my case here, being focused on jam making in cafe industry, I'm going to start typing in one of the jams that we have. By starting to type in the SKU, it's then brought up a list of contacts who have yet to purchase this SKU. What I can then do again is directly from this report, I can click into the three little dots and I can tag them in MailChimp again to send out another targeted outreach. This will allow you to discover which customers haven't purchased items, maybe making them aware to hopefully increase their spend going forward. Because if they weren't aware of this item previously and they are now going forward, they may be enticed to continue purchasing, increasing their customer lifetime value with you. And it's through using your integrated partner that helps to make them aware and potentially increase their value spend with you. Same principles apply. We would tag in MailChimp and you would specify your tag. Again, in the example of it being Klaviyo, you would add to a list. So you would just specify the list name you wish to add them into. Specifying my tag, I'm going to say outreach of cheeky cherry jam and press OK. Success, contacts have been tagged and will be tagged in MailChimp shortly. You may notice on this report, we have 306 customers who fit this specific filter we've applied. And it could be that in MailChimp, only 250 transfer over. That will simply be because some contacts don't fit the company type. The contact role will have a subscribe status. So therefore, they will be excluded from the campaign because they don't fit your integrated and specified criteria. Another idea is to use the RFM segments. As I mentioned earlier, your RFM data is automatically synced over when you integrate to your marketing platform. And these are RFM segments here. This data will sit within your integrated partner, such as MailChimp, Klaviyo, or Spotler. So what this means is you can build targeted campaigns straight away using maybe needs engagement or hibernating at risk. What you can do is you can target these customers to try and re-engage them. Some ideas of potential content you could be utilizing is making limited time offers, maybe recommending products them based on their past purchases, maybe sharing some valuable resources to re-engage them, or recommending popular products at a set discount, and sending emails from the account managers to appear like personal one-on-one emails, but actually the ability you can do so in bulk using that marketing integration. It's all about recreating the brand value with the clients who are potentially falling off. And that's why it's so valuable that immediately we pass this information over to your email marketing platform. Moreover, on a really simple level as well, you could also use the company type as an easy way to target your customers. Again, company type is an element that is passed over to your integration partner, and it's a way that you could maybe quickly target prospects all in one go. You could send introductory emails en masse to your prospects to help begin out filling your quality pipeline leads in your opportunities section for you. So lots of ideas to begin getting started with, but again, it's a case of just finding the report, applying the correct filter to find your target list of contacts you wish to be emailing through. Flicking back to our PowerPoint now, I just want to show you an end-to-end workflow that we have for utilizing your email marketing platforms in the CRM as well. So within the system, I mentioned how we can go straight from reports to tag or add contacts to lists within your marketing integration partners. But this workflow here we have also represents how we can use your email marketing integration with campaigns too that we have in the CRM in the marketing tab. This will allow for even better visibility and tracking because you can build campaigns and then you can add those contacts from the reports you filter down to the campaign. And when you progress forward to hopefully opportunities and maybe confirmed quotations, using that source field I mentioned earlier, you can then see your return on investment from having run such campaign and the money you've earned off the back of targeting those contacts. Super important just to remember to align your source because the source is the key to connecting it all together. And this highlights how an integrated system leads to well-connected teams. Now it's time for our live Q&A. So please enter any questions you have into the question and answer function. I'll be monitoring those and getting back to any questions that you may have. So we have a couple of questions coming in for us now. The first one being that contacts often show as opened emails, but we know they haven't. Any comments there? With regards to the marketing integration you have, if they show as opened, it should mean they have engaged with that piece of marketing material. But if you're certain they haven't, then what I would recommend doing is just simply logging onto your system, opening a chat through the CRM because you can connect to a member of our support team and they'll be able to help you investigate further as to why it's showing is opened on your system, but you're saying the customer hasn't actually opened the email. They would do a deep dive and investigate why that's happening there for you. But apologies for that inconvenience because we do want to make sure there's an accurate list and feedback on whether they have been engaging with those marketing communications. The next question we have is new customer. Can we have an email sent to automatically? So actually, we have a new release coming out in the next couple of weeks. And within here, we've kind of enhanced our automation workflows that we have. And you can now start making automation workflows off of new companies and contacts created. So actually, when your CRM updates to the latest version, you will be able to have emails automatically sent to new customers you've added in. You'll just have to go into settings, automations, build out your automation flow, be it new contact created. You maybe want to wait 2 days and then send an email template, but that is soon to come. So in a couple of weeks, you'll be able to start applying that to your new contacts added. Next question we have. When users unsubscribe in MailChimp, it doesn't update in Prospect for us. They still show as subscribed. So with that one again, unsubscribed is a characteristic that does integrate from MailChimp to the CRM. So what I recommend doing is just sending us over an example of a customer this is applied to, and we can take a look. It could be there's a little delay on the sync because, of course, it's an integrated platform. We do have to run syncs every 15 minutes or so. So it won't show as unsubscribed straight away. But if it's not done within a day, then we will need to take a look further into that for you. Next question we have, to confirm, if there is a contact in MailChimp, is that in Prospect too? Or will there be a duplication of contacts when I integrate MailChimp with Prospect? That is a very good question. MailChimp doesn't send us contacts, but when we send over contacts to MailChimp, we do look at the email addresses. So if there's a contact already in MailChimp and they have the same email address of someone the CRM is trying to pass over, they'll just marry together and join up rather than creating a duplicate contact for you within MailChimp. So we send all the contacts. The current contacts you have in MailChimp remain, but we'll do some matching to see if we can link them together. Otherwise, if their email addresses are separate, we will just create a new contact in MailChimp for you. Another question we have, can we automatically create an email to be sent out at the end of each quarter for a customer to reach out to us for a review to potentially see if they're available for a better customer discount? That's a very good question. And just to kind of differentiate here, the emails we do in the system, you can set up automations within your marketing platform. It's whether they have that integration or hosting has that ability. I'm sure within MailChimp and Klaviyo it probably does. But looking at setting up automatic emails is something you'd want to investigate on the marketing partner side if you're going to do this in bulk. If you're going to do it in the CRM per customer, which in this case it does sound with more regards to because it's based on their kind of recent orders, you can do so. So we have the ability, as I mentioned earlier, to create automatic emails that get sent out, and you can build these off of company triggers, contact triggers, opportunity, or quote triggers. So what I would recommend doing here is setting up maybe opportunities, and then you can have an email automation that goes off from there if you have your opportunity type configured to be looking at customer reviews and for discounts going forward. Next question. Is there a way of knowing which customers we cannot send via MailChimp unsubscribed when creating a report to send the email to send the look at emailing them directly? Yep. So if you build a contact report within the CRM, you can add in the field for their subscription status. And if you apply a filter there, you can look at contacts who are subscribed and contacts who aren't subscribed, and you can see who will and won't be included in the marketing emails you're sending out. And as I say, because that's a field that's updated, that will also automatically update the report. So if you're looking at it once a month, it may slightly change. Can we use secondary email addresses in the integration? Again, another great question there. You can do. We do also pass over secondary email addresses to your marketing integration for you, so they can be included as well. And when you apply them in into the CRM and you set the contact to subscribed, that will by default include both email addresses you have against that contact record. Another question we have was with regard to the tag list examples I showed for MailChimp and Klaviyo. Is there a similar way to do this when the integration is Spotler? That is a very good question. The only difference with Spotler compared to MailChimp and Klaviyo is that to add contacts to Spotler, you will first off need to add them to a CRM marketing campaign. So you can have a list of target contacts within your campaign. And then from your campaign, you can click into those little dots in the top right-hand corner, and you'll then be able to send those contacts across to Spotler. So there's only an additional step there of just adding them to the campaign after you've filtered down the report. Whereas with MailChimp and Klaviyo, you can just go straight from the report to having them in your integrator system. We have another question. Should cleaned contacts in MailChimp automatically be updated in the CRM? Very good question. And with regards to this, as I mentioned earlier, MailChimp won't send us contacts. So if you're cleaning the contacts in MailChimp, they won't come across to the CRM. It's just in case, it's just with regards to their subscription status. Sorry, that's the only information with regards to the contact itself that MailChimp will send us. So I recommend if you're updating the contacts that you have in MailChimp, you maybe just do an update in the CRM as well to make sure the email addresses align. Another question we have is more to do with kind of the reports and looking at an analysis of how contacts have engaged. So is there a way to create and export a report of all click and open rates from campaigns sent from CRM? Yes, there is. If you are integrated to a marketing platform, when you go to build a new report, you can actually search for it. So for example, in my case here, we were looking at MailChimp. We have a report entity called MailChimp Activity. You can use that entity to then build this report. I would recommend applying a field for action, because action is with regards to clicking or opening the campaign. I'd also add one in for the description of the campaign, and of course the contact's email address and maybe company included. Then go on and build the report with those fields included. And then what you want to do is apply a filter to the action and say, show me all that have a click and open. And then from there, you can click into the three little dots, save the report, but also click Save to Excel to export a copy of that information. And then the last question we have at the moment is SMS integration something Prospect will be doing in the near future? Very good question. We don't currently have an SMS integration mapped out into the current pipeline we're looking at, but if it's something you'd like to see, I definitely recommend either letting the customer success team know and giving a few details, or logging it as an idea through the CRM idea suggestion, and it's something we can take forward to review going forward. Another question just come in. Just to double check, with the last point RE reports, how would this work for Spotler? Again, you can find Spotler activity. So I use the example of MailChimp, but you have it for MailChimp, Klaviyo, Spotler. You'll have a marketing integration entity that you can look at the activity of. So in your case, you select Spotler, and then you can pull up and filter on the action points again for you. So you're just looking at the different first part of the entity name based on your marketing integration. Alternatively, you can also use documents as well, because of course the campaign shows the document in the system. So you can filter down on documents or the campaign entity as well. That's all right. I'll wait here a couple more minutes in case any more questions come through. But thank you very much for your time today. And don't forget to check out all the other webinars we have previous and going forward in the future on our link here for you. Thank you very much.